I just think a unique thing about looking at the Ponchartrain Basin itself, I mean, I've been president of the Lake Ponchartrain Fishermen's Association for the past 27 years. I've spent my whole life on the lake, and I've worked with old timers, and one of the old timers, right before he died, I said, "Man, we're losing all the old timers." He says, "No, we're not." He says, "Look in the mirror," and he says, "You see the next generation of old timers." And it kind of sticks in my mind that we try to learn from the older people, and we pick up, we teach to the younger, that wants to know. When you follow and fish around like we did for years, spotting fish by eye, you see everything. I mean, because you see little patterns of how fish move and the migration. And you can watch when the shrimp are moving in, you see the fish start moving behind them. You'll have big schools of shrimp moving in, birds diving on the shrimp, you have speckled trout eating off the shrimp underneath the birds, and it's just something that you learn through experience and being on the waters. Early as a kid, Dad would take me out fishing. He had a little oyster boat that his dad had built, and we'd go out and dredge oysters or pull a little small trawl, and then of course we fish with poles and we fish with nets, and you learn to appreciate the land, and it's just a feeling that you get, and I guess it's kind of like born into you, that especially the later part of the year, like latter part of September, October, you're going out there and you got that little cool breeze blowing and you're looking at ducks and sunset. It's an appreciation of this is what's there, this is what our ancestors ate off, and they treat it as such. It's food. And my dad, that's one thing he taught me about shrimping. He's always handle what you take care of what you're selling there, because that's going to be on somebody's plate. So treat it like if you're going to eat it, And that's one of the things that throughout the years, I mean, I've been doing this for probably about the better part of 42 years, been lobbying, trying to get people to realize that we got a culture out there that's feeding people. And let's try to preserve some of it, so that the next generation can enjoy it, And that's really been my little spin on life, is to try to preserve that heritage, and just do little unique things trying to do it. I mean, whether it be going to legislation and trying to get a particular piece of gear named a historical piece of gear, something like that, Just anything to preserve what we had. We got a few guys that's in the younger class, I call them. They're like 40 to 50 class. That's still got a lot of time to fish yet, and hopefully they'll enjoy the same things that me and the other guys did, And hopefully the basin will stay that way.